Tell me something good. Tell me that you like it, yeah. Tell me something good, okay? Yes, I am asking to be told something good because the energies have been very much, it's like, I get it, we're at the end of the year, so it's like close shit out. I get that, but it's like, been so stuck in what was, and I'm just like, tell me something good. What good is coming up? What we got going on? Tell me something different. I don't want to repeat the last message. I want a new message. Can you get something new? Something new, baby. Tell me something good. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me that you like it. Yeah. Okay. That's the way I feel. And that's exactly what I told Spirit. Like, tell me something good. Okay, they said, why don't we just start with the whole spread? Let's pick a spread. Let's get the deck of spreads out. We're going to guide this a little bit more. No, I don't want that spread. That spread was let go and let love, and I could just see the last message coming through that spread so easily. So we're not going to take that spread. Give me the spread we do want for something good. Thank you. The harvest spread. There we go. Now you talking my language, baby. Tell me something good. That's the energy. That's what I'm asking for. Okay, so it has a lot to do with our asking? It has a lot to do with your asking. It's good to ask. Oh, okay. So let's see. What you want is our first position. What you want in this? You want a fresh new beginning. The Fool card comes out. You want to just be carefree, fancy-free, footloose and fancy-free. Fancy-free and footloose, okay? Cut loose, footloose, okay? And then if you think about, I don't know if y'all old enough like me and you remember that movie Footloose, like it was about this whole town where they couldn't even fucking dance. Like dancing had been outlawed. They got in so much trouble because they had a dance. Like, it was bad, right? So with that energy, it's like, I just got to be free. Is the energy. Like, I got to be free. Like, what do you mean I can't dance? I can't have fun. So, yeah, no. I see, like, you just want to be free. You just want to go out there, move around, not be tied down, not be restricted. You want your new beginning. The Fool card also talks about trust. I'm seeing another deck I have, and it doesn't say the Fool. It just says trust, but it's a 0 major arcana. But the Fool card is also the traveler of the tarot. So it's like you just want to be yourself. You just want to be authentic. You just want to move through life. You just want to journey well, right? Okay, so what do you want? You want your new beginning. You want to journey well. You want to be authentically in yourself. What seeds to sow to get what you want? What seeds to sow to get what you want? What seeds to sow is justice. Oh, justice is planting the seeds. Justice is planting the seeds. So everything works out for me. The universe loves me. The universe is constantly conspiring in my favor. Balance is restored. Autocorrect is in full effect. Things work out in my favor all the time. I'm very aware of this. So grateful for the way the truth stands tall. And I receive all the things that I deserve. And the scales of justice have been balanced. Okay. I've already paid my karmic dues. I already paid my debts. I already paid my dues. I'm done with that. And at the end of the day, like literally, the universe is in my favor. Things work out. Things always work out for me. These are the seeds to sow. And how is that true? The autocorrect is in full effect. Seeds to sow. Justice stands on my side. I know who and what I am, and nobody else gets to decide. I know who and what I am, and no one else gets to decide. It's up to me. It's up to me. I have more power in my life than any other. There's that. Even my father and my mother. Oh, okay. There's that too. All right. A new belief that promotes growth. What is a new belief that promotes growth, please? The Hierophant. God loves me. I'm chosen. I have a direct connection to the universe, to the cosmos, to the divine. Always do things in a righteous way. I do the best way possible for all people involved. And then the universe honors that, respects that, values that, and reciprocates that. There are universal laws at play. The universal laws at play support what I choose, what I do, what I be, what I see, how I live, the justice that shows up for me. I'm committed to living a good life. I'm not going back and forth with y'all. There's that. Okay. And so I'm committed to living a good life, committed to being in alignment with the universal laws. I always honor the universal laws. Now that I know more about the universal laws, I always honor the universal laws. I don't disrespect universal law because I know disrespecting universal law ultimately was going to come back and bite me where I don't want to be bit. There's that. Okay. And then on a more physical level, they're like, yeah, with this justice comes a payday. Yeah. They're saying with this justice, there's compensation. Restitution must be paid. Anywhere where there was a violation, restitution must be paid. So, yeah, there's going to be an award with this judgment of justice, okay? As you're found in a situation of justice, there's a reward that comes with that. God sees everything. The universe is well aware. Can't hide from the divine. I hear you can't hide from the divine. Nobody can. Okay. They want me to look at this a little bit closer. I have learned a lot. And now I've learned it so well that it's something that I can teach others that need to be taught. I'm hearing I'm honest, I'm loyal, I'm faithful. As above, so below. The universal law support what I choose. Universal law support what I choose. Okay. See who or what helps you in the next position. Who or what helps you. The Tower. The Divine. Baby, I just want to say, like, so far we have all major arcanas. This is like, things are happening in your favor. And with the Tower here, it's like, surprise. Who or what helps you? Anywhere where there's a surprise, even unpleasant surprises, still supporting you. The universe, this is divine. And the Tower is my card of divine intervention. It always reflects some sort of natural disaster. And that's where the divine is in charge. Somebody here, there's some sort of a... Oh, I just saw somebody very specific experience. Your energy came through really strongly. Cut me off mid-sentence. I don't even know what I was going to say, but they said, yeah, somebody had a slip and fall. Definitely get a lawyer because, baby, there's a nice payday with that. Don't let those people get away with that. Get on the business. I heard get on the business of it immediately. Okay. Yeah, because I'm getting that they shouldn't have had that area set up like it was. It should have been more safeguards in place. You're going to get paid. And don't feel bad about, I heard don't feel bad about it. Trust and believe. They gotten over on a lot of folks along the way. Okay. But back to the original, they just brought me back. Divine intervention. Who or what helps you? The divine is going to step in and help you rearrange some things, put people in places, you know, play the chess game of life with people and situations and circumstances, moving things around in your interest, in your best favor. Okay. All right. Let me see what challenges you face. The challenge you face is the Eight of Hearts. The Eight of Hearts is, and right now, I'm going to go with this because I'm not going into that past storyline again. I'm determined. And then they're like, So it happens really fast in my head, the way they communicate with me. They were like talking stuff and they're like making jokes. And they're just like, no, it's talking today about minding your own business. 8 of Hearts is a card of minding your own business. You could stop and get caught up in somebody else's emotional experience, but that's not your place. You're supposed to be minding your own business so you can take care of how you feel and what you need to feel and what you were thinking about and what your point of focus is, which is what you're creating and what you're flowing energy towards. Don't get distracted. The challenge is there's a lot of people that got a lot of feelings and a lot of shit is going on out there. And we can get caught up in this hype, that hype, and the other hype, and this problem, that problem, and the other problem. But none of that is going to serve your best interests. So that's why it's a challenge, because you have to mind your own business, which means how do you just honor what you're here for, what you're doing, where you're at, and not make your journey about them? Because there's a lot of thems. They would love it if you would make your journey all about them. Well, you just don't care. No, it's not that I don't care. I just got things to do to take care of myself right now. Oh, that part. And in some cases, it's like, these are people you actually truly care for and have authentic connections with. So you do want to show that you care. But how do you... They're giving me the example of, like, let's say I see somebody who is around you that has recently had a loss in the family. In your head, you're like, well, you're better off because everything you ever told me about that person, it was nothing nice. You never had nothing nice to say about that person anyway, so consider it a blessing in disguise. But you're not going to say that to them. You're not really going to sugarcoat shit either. Instead, you're going to focus on, well, I understand, that this is a difficult time for you, and it's like, you'll say something kind and respectful and to show that you actually have some compassion. But at the end of the day, it's like keeping it short and not letting that, it's like you're not going to get into the feeling with them. Yeah, they're dealing with sorrow, they're dealing with loss, they're dealing with all these mixed bag of emotions that are not fun. And you have the option to get into that feeling with them, like, oh, man, that fucking sucks. Oh, I hate that for you, blah, blah, blah. Now you're getting emotionally invested in it. Instead of getting emotionally invested in it, you're finding this way of, acknowledging how they feel, not devalidating anybody's feelings, not telling them the asshole shit you could tell them, which is probably the truth they need to hear, but they ain't ready for it. And you know that we got to use some tact. Like it came out in the reading, like a week ago? Use some tact. Yeah. Be wise about the way you talk, because you can throw that ball so hard you knock their ass over and then they'll never get back up. But really just like taking a moment to acknowledge their presence, their experience, and then, let them know that, I love you. I have some things I need to take care of right now, but I'm here for you. So I just want to reach out, let you know that I care. I'm here, and that's it. I got to go, but I'll catch up with you again, right? So it's like keeping it short, sweet, and to the point, so that you could then go continue to mind your own business. Like, then you go keep minding your business. You get out of their business again, and you just keep minding your own business once again after that. So that's the challenge, is that everybody got something going on, and Lord have mercy, they all want to come and let you know about it, and then on top of that, like, the challenge is you actually care something about them. And so it's like, don't want to be a whole disrespectful, inconsiderate ass, but at the same time, I'm not trying to lower my vibe, because that's your experience, not mine, because that's their experience, not yours, and you don't need to do that. And so, yeah, minding your own business is the challenge right now. So let's see what you harvest in this. The harvest is, the 9 of Wands. Coming through in 2 different ways. First off, 9 of Wands is, first off, coming like certain things just, it's like, because you know how to keep it short and sweet and to the point. Those energies can only come so close. It's like there's this barrier, this energetic barrier. They can't breach it. Other part that I'm seeing, the second thing that they showed me was like, yeah, and this gives you the ability to apply all those skills and all the wisdom from all the shit you've been through in your life. and show yourself just how strong you are and just what you're capable of. Because they're saying, like, even the situation with this person, you've been through stuff like this before where people you care for are going through shit, like literally in their life that they don't want to go through. And that you don't want them to go through. It's like you would never pick this for them either. But there's not really anything you could do about it except for sympathize with them. And so you've already had the experience of going down, babe, down the roller coaster and never letting them go. And then their vibe becomes your vibe. Now you leave and you pissed off, you depressed, you upset, you crying with them, all this other stuff. Yeah, we're not doing that again. Is the energy. You're not doing that again. You're like, I'm just, I love you. I want you to know that I love you. I know you're going through a difficult time. I'm sending you all the love and peace I can in my heart. I'm really busy right now, so I don't have long, just wanted to call real quick, let you know you're on my mind, on my heart. Love you. Gotta go. I'll check in with you later, right? Because you know how to do this now. This ain't your first rodeo, honey. This is not the first time you're showing up. All right. 9 of Wands is Chiron, the wounded healer. This is letting you know, like, you've been through some things and you know it, right? You know pain, you know hurt, you know difficulty, but you let it make you stronger. You let it make you wiser. And then it's perfect because what you want is you want to move forward unattached. You want to move forward without restrictions, without being tied to others and whatever their other stuff is that is not your stuff, because you want freedom with that full card. So part of the freedom that you want, it requires you to build some tact and some skill in keeping your energy separate from their energy, and then still, you don't want to just completely get rid of everybody in your life. I mean, or maybe you do. Maybe you do. If you do, anybody who really wants to just get rid of everybody in their life, I see you just not giving a damn, walking away, not answering the phone, and pretty much blocking everybody, or just like turning the phone off type of vibes. It's like you got a whole secret phone. Nobody knows you have a whole secret phone. If you want to communicate, you can. But that phone that everybody has, you just turn it off. It's just off. And they're like, oh, it keeps going to voicemail. They can't reach you. Meanwhile, here you are on your whole other secret phone, living your best life. I don't know, you be playing games on your phone, something like that. I'm just seeing you playing games on your phone, making plans on places you want to go, things you want to see, food. I'm seeing food you want to try that. There's just showing me like a whole assortment of all of you, different things that you would do on your phone. Somebody here, you're lost in your content creation like me, right? You creating all your content. But that main phone that everybody got the number to, oh, that's off. It's silent. It's off. It's like that. You're just not trying to engage with them because you're at this point, you're trying to stay with the freedom to move with this full card energy, trusting in your new beginning, ready for the new beginning. Keep the space, energy, and your auric field ready for a new beginning. And you know that if you let somebody else's stress and drama contaminate your auric field, your energetic field, that's going to influence the new beginning that you're going into. And so we're not doing that. Something fell to the floor. Hold on, let me find this card. We have a whole card that went all the way to the floor. Give me just a moment. Got it. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles fell to the floor. So for some of you, this is about people at work. For others of you, this is... I hate that I have to even say this word because it goes with that last reading that I was so done with. Karmic people in your life. People who keep doing the same thing and looking for something different. But I'm not keeping this card because they're not the key to the big picture. Oh, or is it? The key to the big picture is our next position. So somewhere it was about recognizing the patterns, recognizing the repetitive cycles, recognizing when people keep doing the same thing and then they're like getting nowhere, and then realizing like, oh, I can't get caught up like they are. I can't get caught up in this repetitive cycle of nonsense. Nonsense. It's nonsensical. Why you keep doing the same shit? You keep getting the same outcome. You don't even like it. Why you keep doing that? Why don't you do something different then? Oh, that part right there. So you're seeing that, and you lived it enough. That's why it's part of the key to the big picture. But let me see. The key to the big picture is that... Damn! I'm done. Y'all just watch me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. And I low-key, I want to throw this fucking card across the house right now, but I'm not going to do that because clearly it's meant to be here. It fell to the fucking floor. I mixed. I reached in randomly, not even looking at the deck, but reached in randomly, pulled out a freaking card, and it's the same card. So it is the key to the big picture. Seeing the cycles. This is how you get that freedom. This is how you get that non-attachment. Yes, non-attachment to the others and what they've got going on. I see Diego. I see the Hermit. I see Juan. I see Christopher. I see 29er. I see JJVVV. Okay. Bottom of the deck, what we have? It's the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. That's the truth. This is the truth. Just like that card came and jumped itself right up out of the deck. And then came back again with like, oh, you thought I wasn't the one. I'm the one. Oh, I'm the one. The key to the picture is to see the patterns. You want to be free? What's up, Marianne? You want to be free? You want to be rid of all the extra shit? Then start blocking the bullshit. But you got to see the pattern. And people only really need one chance. That's it. In one chance, they're going to show you who they are and what they're about. You know? And so, like I said, some of these people, you actually really freaking care for them. So, you know, you're going to still connect with them. You still going to interact with them and all that stuff. But some of them you're not. Because why? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I can't think of a why. There's that, right? Because you can't even think of a why. It's in your best interest to even try to keep interacting with certain ones. Now, again, that's not with everybody. There are some that, yeah, you're going to keep interacting with them. But not all of them. Not all of them. Some of them, Like maybe if it's your mom, your cousin, your best friend since high school. I don't know. And then at the same time, while I'm saying the best friend since high school, I see somebody who's like, oh, hell no, no. You said that about your own. If you just thought that when I said best friend from since high school, that is totally you. But yeah, the repetitive cycles is the key in this situation to you getting what you want. You want to be free. You want to be able to move unrestricted. You want your energy to be self-contained and know that you could go anywhere in this planet, that justice is on your side, that you're doing the right thing, that the divine will intervene in your behalf, because that's what's happening here. You have to learn how to mind your business, do the right thing, but also honoring like your limits and your boundaries and your soul and what you need and your vibes, right? And then see the pattern. See the pattern. See where you screwed yourself up in the past so you don't do it again. Be so glad. Don't be mad about it. Don't be mad about how you screwed yourself up in the past. No. Be grateful. I'm so glad I did that stupid shit back then. Now I'm not going to do it again. I'm not doing that no more. Yeah. What you harvest is Nine of Wands. It's like this journey you've been through. You've really learned a lot. Like when I say you have learned a lot, that's an understatement. You know, the amounts of experience you have under your belt right now, I heard makes you the jack of all trades and the master of most. It really does. Yeah, you learn that not everything should be put up with. And then I'm hearing, yeah, fuck Nana, I'll fuck Nana up. So it don't matter what the relation is. I see you, Golden Amazon. I see you, Dino. You know, it's just like, it doesn't matter what the relation is. You have to have a boundary. Like everybody has limits and boundaries. I don't go in my daughter's house with my shoes on because they keep the shoes outside the house. In my house, I'll step one foot in my door and then I switch to house shoes. I live different than them, but I respect the rules over there. Well, how much more important is it when it comes to your emotional boundaries, your spiritual boundaries and such? Because some people have been, you know, not seeing the patterns, but you're seeing the pattern. And it's giving you a wiser application of your boundaries. Like, you got more tact. Like I said, they going through something. Hell no, you're not going over there. I'm not going to go break bread with you right now. I'm not fit to go sit in your house and have a long, drawn-out conversation with you because I know you're going through the mess right now. That's your mess. That is not my mess. I am not going to get myself into your mess. There's nothing I can do about it anyways. Okay? So there's that energy. Yeah, you want to start your new journey because that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. This is what you want to know. This is what you want. You know that there's more here for you. You know you're not done yet. You know you're not done yet. You know that there's more experiences. You know there's more for you to do. You know there's more that you're going to accomplish. You know that you haven't even shown half of what you came to show. So you're minding your business. You have to mind your business because at the same time, like I said, as you're getting to what is important to you, what you've invested in, and then other folks start popping up with this issue, that issue, the other problem, and that problem over there, right? And then if you get into the emotional drudgery of it, if you get into the emotional trenches with them, which is not your trench to be in, that's not your battle to fight. Your role is supposed to be more of a supportive role, like that encouraging phone call, that letter from home, the care box, you send a care box type of shit. That's about the extent of it. That's the extent of it. And a lot of this is not even physical. This is energetic. Some of you can't even converse with these ones. You send them positive vibes and energy from the long distance with no contact, right? Yeah. Let me see what they got with the justice. What seeds you sow to get what you want. The seed sown here is like justice always stands tall. The truth always comes out. Facts is facts and facts is facts and nothing's going to change that. Oh. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. The seeds you sow to get what you want. Make sure you eat good. I heard make sure you eat good. You're supposed to enjoy life. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Yes. Baby, that's a whole message right there for me. Okay, because I do like taco, but I just need one. One taco, please. If you know, then you know. If you know, then you know. If you don't know, that's okay. It wasn't for you. But listen, sow the seeds to get what you want. You need to take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of number one, then none of the other numbers is going to stand. Nothing that comes after the first step is going to stand. You know, you have to make sure you take care of you. Make sure you're eating well. Make sure you're resting well. Make sure you're getting your needs met. You can't put everybody else's needs above your own, because then you're going to be left with nothing to give, right? You're not going to be able to do nothing for yourself or nobody else. And I'm hearing, and what you're here to do is huge. Like, whatever this project, this person, this idea that is waiting in your life that you want to get to, I hear it has an impact. It makes a big impact. So you can't get distracted, and you have to be well taken care of. Oh, perfect. They're giving me, like today with me. I woke up today. Instead of getting ready and recording, I got half-assed ready and I went shopping, because last night when I went to sleep, all I wanted was some new sweatpants, and I bought 2 pairs. Yay! So I went to do that. On my way back, God had a new client for me. So I went to go take care, did the lady's hands, her feet, had a great conversation. New client, she fucking loved it. It was awesome. Then I get home, I'm like, damn, I haven't ate today. Let me fix me something to eat. So I fixed me something to eat. Good. I made me some pasta with the chicken sausage in it. Had some spinach in it. It had it was a mixed sauce. It was a mixed sauce because I used some of the marinara, but I made it with the cream sauce, and then I mixed it with the marinara. Oh my God, it was so fucking good. And then I was like, you know what? I was sitting there trying to watch TV while I was eating, and I just couldn't pay attention to the TV. And I was like, I'm going to bed. Mind you, this is about 3, 4 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock. No, yeah, probably about 5 o'clock. Come to bed. And I laid my head down and I listened to a video on YouTube. And then I was out. Woke up about 7, 8 o'clock, and it was like, oh, I feel like getting ready and recording. But when I was sitting on the sofa and I was starting to feel sleepy, there's this part of me like, well, maybe I need to go record right now. And God was like, no, you need to take care of you. You're fucking tired. You're fucking tired. Go lay your ass down. Oh, okay, okay. They'll be there when you got energy. Like, take care of you first. I can't come on YouTube and take care of y'all if I don't have no energy. If I haven't eaten and my stomach gets hurting, or if I'm exhausted and I need to take a nap. You need to take care of yourself so you don't act like a big ass baby. And so, take care of you. The world will wait. The world is going to be there. Whatever, they're showing me concerts. Some of y'all really like to go to concerts. I'm not a big concert person. If you buy me a ticket, I'll make myself go, but I'm really not into the big concert scene. But they're showing me at concerts, the main attraction, they come out when they're damn well good and ready. And guess what? Everybody's still standing around waiting on them. Right? Everybody's still standing around waiting on them. This is how it works. So, they're saying this is about you stepping into main character energy in your life. You're the main character. Everybody's waiting for you to show up. You decide where you go, how long you stay, how much you're going to do, how much you're going to talk, how much you're going to give. Make sure that you're ready, because you're the main character now, baby. Yes. You got powers, superpowers. Yes, okay? The new belief that promotes your growth, you have the Hierophant. You always do things benevolently. You do things in harmony with universal law. You respect spirit. You respect people's souls. Like, you do things in from a place of, like, divine awareness. Like, some of y'all would say, I always think about, what would Jesus do? Some of y'all would say, like, I always consider what God would have to say about what I had did. Some of y'all would always say, well, my higher self always showed me how to do the right thing. Okay, different ways like that. And that come out with, you are loved. Yes. All God's children are special, but not like you. No, not like you. Go listen to Superpowers from Daniel Caesar, baby, because you got power, superpowers. And all God's children, all special, but not like you, baby. Not like you. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. This is the new belief that promotes growth. You need to know you are loved. God loves you. The universe loves you. And this is where we went into that whole, like, conversation with you. This whole, like, tirade about the universe is in my favor. I'm supposed to be here. I'm fully supported here. I'm loved. I'm appreciated. The universe is so thankful and grateful that I'm here. All the angels sing, oh, because I'm here. Bringing me, to the table, to the front. Okay, doing what I do. Even if I need to take a nap too, I heard. Even if I need to take a nap too. Whatever I need to do. I'm still loved. If I'm shitting, showering, sleeping, or eating, or recording, or preaching, or teaching, or dancing, or creating, I'm loved no matter what. I'm loved. Okay. Let's see, who or what helps you position? We had the Tower, and we talked about divine intervention. God will go and step up in the middle anytime necessary. Divine intervention. Who or what helps you? Now it says, eat your fucking vegetables. I'm done. They really talking about your diet right now. They talk about eat your vegetables before they recommended a taco. Some of y'all gonna have a veggie taco. This says, eat some shit made by Mother Nature. So who or what helps you is allowing Mother Nature or the divine or that divine intervention. Who or what helps you? Nature helps you. Who or what helps you? Natural. Gaia helps you. The universe helps you. What is natural helps you. Oh, yeah, and you. When you consume what you need to consume, when you take in healthy and nutritious information into your brain, not listening to toxicity. Yes, thank you. They're also showing me with that new client today. I kept skipping songs from the playlist, right? It's like, you're skipping all the good songs. I said, am I? And in my head, I'm like, yeah, if you could understand the vibration of those lyrics, though. skip. I was like, let me just go in and select some things. Yeah. So eating your vegetables. What helps you? Some of you are really going to get, some of you, like, I'm a huge mentalist, right? So I work more in my life, my magic, my energy, I work mentally. I'm like, everything I consume serves my best interest. My body knows to do exactly what to do to remove anything that is not for my overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness in the easiest, most unnoticeable way possible. And I just go about my day and I can eat anything. I don't care what it is. If I want it, I can have it. If I don't want it, I don't eat it, right? But some of you are not quite there with your mentalism, which is fine. We're all in a different place, and there's nothing wrong with where you're at. So where you're at, because of the way I see the food coming out, like, you work more from the physical. And yes, you can totally sanctify and purify your body by editing your diet, by, eating organic, eating whole foods, eating raw foods, eating fresh foods, avoiding meats or avoiding pork or whatever, right? There's all these different ways to do it. You can go all fruit. You can go fruits and vegetables only, that stuff. And it does work, but it is addressing a spiritual issue from the physical plane. So there's nothing wrong with it. And it really does work for a lot of people. A lot of people, so the body, thank you. Was it the last time we were live? Yes, when we talked about the sacred secretion. It's an oil that's released from your pineal gland, and it goes down your spine. And it's meant to come all the way back up to the pineal gland. When it returns back home, it turns into, it looks different. It changes its composition and it becomes more like milk and honey. So what happens, though, is it doesn't always make the whole round circle trip down the spine and back up. Why? Because the body is so acidic that the acidity of the body will cause the degradation of this sacred oil, right? But if it does reach back to the top into the pineal gland, and this happens for every human once a month, it happens when the moon is in your sun sign, okay? But it happens once a month, and so this is why so many people utilizing being in a physical body, they always looking at the world physically, and so they try to purify the body so that the body will be hospitable. And then that's why they see elevation, because when that sacred secretion comes all the way back up the spinal cord and hits back into the pineal and it changes its composition, epiphanies, whoa, moments happen. Life-changing awareness, like Christ. That's why it's the sacred secretion, the holy chrism. Christ consciousness happens in people, right? You have these moments of, whoa, information that's just mind-blowing and it's life-changing. But the thing of it is, I know that and so that's one way to work it, from the food, right? What I know, though, is love, being the highest frequency, will bypass. Thank you. I'm like, what's the right word? Give me the word. It's a bypass. The frequency of love, actually, there is one frequency higher, and that's authenticity, which requires love. You can't have authenticity without the love. Anyways, in the frequency of pure, authentic love will actually it will safeguard that sacred secretion, and you'll still get the same effects, right? But there's different ways to work this most magnificent mechanism called your body. And so, what helps you is first learning helpful things, learning healthy, nourishing things, listening to upbuilding, nourishing, healthy music, watching healthy, nourishing, upbuilding shows. And then even as I'm saying that, I'm like, yeah, like that spy show with them girls, there was spies. It's like, I couldn't get into it myself. It was like, ugh. It's got to be some kind of storyline to it. Even if it's some violence in it, it's got to have some kind of storyline that's like, yes, you got powers, superpowers. Yes, type of energy, right? And so there's that. Taking in something that's empowering, whether it's in your music, whether it's in your stomach, whether it's on your in your brain, right? The company that you entertain, right? Okay. So all of that. Now, let's go to the next position, which was the challenges you face. And we talked about minding your own business and then showing tact in that. Because, you know, sometimes you do interact because you give a damn about these folks. You do. With it, and here we go with the fucking diet again. It says detox. Minding your own business? Oh, detox? Geez, I can't see how that goes together. Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Absolutely. Thank you, Hero. Hero said, your music taste is your aura. Totally get it. Like that statement. Never thought about it quite that way. There's a little bit more to that with the aura as far as I'm my awareness. But it's totally is a physical projection of your energetic field. Absolutely. Eight of Hearts, minding your own business. This is a challenge. You need to detox. And it is a challenge in a world where there's so much shit around. Drink a smoothie. Unfriend that asshole and throw some shit out. Why they recommended smoothies? They said blend it all up. Blend it all up. So what happens when you put something in a blender? Thank you. And when you put something in a food processor, you put something in a blender. Well, that take the big old pieces and turn it into little tiny chunks until it turns into a beverage. Oh. And then we were talking about, yeah, you know, you're not going over to their house. You're not going to go break bread right now. You're not going to go hang out with them. You're not going to a restaurant. You're definitely just not going to spend that big chunk of time. Instead, you know, I don't have long. You're going to make that quick call. I don't have long, but I really love you. I know you're going through some things right now. I just want to reach out, encourage you. And it's not that I've forgotten about you. I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you, sending you positive vibes. But I got to go right now. But I just had to reach out real quick while I had a minute. Okay, love you. Bye. For some of you, this is what your detox look like. For other of you, your detox look like block, bitch. You ain't no phone calls, ain't no texts, ain't no positive vibes. It just ain't nothing. I'm not sending you nothing. I send you with all the love in my heart back to the universe. God, do what you want with them. I give them back to you. I have nothing to do here, right? All of that. Detox, that's the challenge, is to detox. Because, thank you. You know what? They just showed me. So some of y'all might remember, I think the movie was called Beat Street. Old ass movie. You remember Beat Street? You got that age on you? Okay, because listen, Beat Street was about these breakdancers, right? And they were taggers as well. So I just remember they just showed me your energy as you're in this detox and you're getting your downloads and the universe is on your favor and everything works out for me and the universe loves me here and I always receive everything I need and justice is in my favor and blah, 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 all the paranoia that we've been talking about, right? Your energy becomes like a white one. In the movie Beat Street, when they were tagging, they get so fucking excited because there's a train and it's white. Nobody's tagged it yet. And they just can't wait to come put their mark on that train. Everybody, like they get in a whole problem over who's going to spray up this train, who's going to tag the train first. Why? Because its energy is pure. It's clean. This is what you look like. You look like, it's a white one. Your energy looks clean. You're not contaminated by other people. Why? Because you done detox. You've been careful about what you're taking in. You've been careful about what you're nourishing yourself with, right? So first off, I'm loving this reading. I'm all into this reading. Anyways, and so your energy becomes like a white train that nobody's tagged on yet. And it's like, it's a white one. And so here you have Tom, Dick, and Harry, Sarah, Sally, and Susie over here, like, oh my God, I can go over there and I can tag that up. It's clean, it's white, it's pure. Let me go make a mess of it. I can bring my mess over there. You know what to do with it. I can put my design all over you. Yes. You look like they just want to come and they just want to get their mark on you. They don't always do this consciously. Most of the time, that whole crazy thing that I just showed with Tom, Dick, Harry, Sarah, Sally, and Susie, that's all like some subconscious shit, right? They don't even know why they crave you. They don't even know why they just feel like they need to see you. I just need to talk to you. I just need to know. I just need to talk to you. Can you just come over? Oh, well, can you call me back when you can? When you have more time, please? Right? I'm so glad you randomly felt. She said the reason is amazing. She's a seek. That means it's time to subscribe. Okay, give it a thumbs up. Do the hyping thing like all the YouTube stuff, because this is what we do. But yeah, this is why they be looking at you like that. They be like, oh, but I need you right now. Do you think you can come? Can you come over for dinner? I'm gonna make dinner. Can you come over for dinner? We're taking a road trip. Can you come with us? No, I can't. I'm really busy right now. I got a lot going on, right? What do you harvest? The Nine of Wands. You got skill. You got tact, baby. You got power. The Nine of Wands is the lower vibration. The minor arcana. Lord have mercy. Get off of my... And this is why. This is fucking why. Here we go, the bullshit. They broke your heart. Fuck them. Listen, I'm throwing that card because that's not even the energy where we're at right now. Like, they trying to... That other reading, because I just talked about, I love this reading. This is exactly what kind of reading I wanted to do. You're trying to creep in now. Fuck out of here. Okay. Whew. What you harvest, Nine of Wands, is the minor arcana strength card. Minor arcana strength card. Also, breathe, bitch, breathe, so speed up in there, huh? Hold on. Because somebody really trying to get up in this energy. The one we threw the card away? Yeah, they're trying to get up in this energy. Back, bitch. Because it's a 9. Anytime you're dealing with a minor arcana, which is going to be your playing cards, which is the numbers. It's going to be your ace and all your numbers, okay? Your ace and all your number cards, which are like playing cards. The number of them refers to the major arcana, which is the experiences in life. So the major arcana 9 that goes with this Nine of Wands is the hermit energy. The hermit is the energy of the soul seeker. It's the one who travels. You can go your own way. This is the one that travels on their own. This is one that trusts their own guidance. This is one that understands that life is a journey. Life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long. And they might not be with nobody during it. And they know that and they're okay with that. And they're like, I'm good on my own. So what you harvest is the ability to actions. The Suit of Wands is about actions. So 9, major arcana 9, hermit energy, lower arcana strength card, okay, minor arcana strength card. This is talking about you have the power to do things on your own. You can go your own way, like literally, you can go your own way. Yes, you can call it thunder. That's what I heard. I don't even know if that's really the lyrics, but that's the way they gave it to me. Like, you can make some noise. You know why? Because you can go your own way. You have the strength, the skill, the ability, the tact, and the tenacity to go do shit by yourself. This is the kind of person, Nine of Wands, like, you're not afraid to go walk in any hood at any time of the day or night. You're not afraid to go to the grocery store or the club or the bar by yourself if that's what you wanted to do. But you are able to take actions on your own independently. You don't need nobody to hold your fucking hand, and you don't need no damn training wheels no more. Hello. There's that whole energy. See, that's part of this whole, why you had the detox over here with this 8 of Hearts, because I'm telling you, these people in the 8 that you walk in the front, away from with this whole 8 of Hearts, they need somebody to hold their hand. Yeah. They need somebody to coach them, validate them, approve of their decision. They need somebody to tell them what the fuck to do. And that's why you're like, you just, I'm not going to tell you what to do today. I'm not going to be your free coach today. You can go on your own. And baby, you can call it thunder coming through in the energy of you make big noise. You make big noise because you're that one person that's going to show up and you're going to be by yourself. Everybody else got a whole entourage. I'm not going out because none of my friends are going to go out with me. Well, isn't that cute? Okay, see you later. Bye. I'm leaving. You're not even telling nobody where you're going. You just go do what the fuck you need to do. Everybody don't need to know you're going to the bar today, to the club today, to the dance today, to the store today, to the park, to go to the gym, to go exercise, to go buy something, to go do something, to go take a road trip. You're not even like letting people know. You just go, you show up. If you're there, great. If they're there, if they're not there, great. Either way, on my own. Like, I'm good on my own. Yeah, I'm comfortably lost and trying to get to know me, okay? I don't need you to find me. Sabrina Claudio lyrics to confidently lost. Right, I'm confidently lost. I don't need you to find me. You don't define me. Yes, you're confidently lost. You are able to move independently. You don't need somebody to approve of your choices, your decisions, or tell you what the fuck to do, because you know how to figure all that out. What do you know? You got your big girl panties on. You got your big boy drawers on. Yes. Big boy drawers, big girl panties. What do we have here? Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. 9 of Wands. So what you harvest, you know what to do and what not to do. Because you do. You be thinking about these people. You be thinking about, well, you know, if I call them, maybe I should call them. Maybe I should hang out with them. Maybe I should. No, you shouldn't. In this, you shouldn't. In this energy, you shouldn't. Because that big project, that person, that big idea you have is waiting for you. And it's not coming into the energy field of that bullshit that they going through. They're down, baby, down the roller coaster. They never want to let you go. Energy. It's not where it's at. That low vibrational shit. That's why you have to have those boundaries up. You be thinking about maybe I should just start talking to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, maybe not enough time is passing. You know, maybe they change. Don't do it. Not now. You got something beautiful going on. You need to keep taking care of you. You need to keep moving in harmony with your soul and with your highest, lightest, and brightest good. So the key to the big picture was seeing the cycles. It's not like this person has gone through the one thing the one time. They've been doing this over and 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 and over again, and damn, shit don't change. And it gets annoying as hell. I was annoyed by saying it by about the 3rd or 4th time, and they're like, keep saying it, keep going, keep going, keep going. Dang, okay, now you can stop. I'm like, damn. Y'all is so annoying. Well, I gotta say something because they need to really get the point of it. Like, when you see folks just keep doing the same old shit. I heard running as hard as they can on a hamster wheel and getting all of nowhere, right? You gotta see it. Get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people give back. Do good shit for humanity. Okay? But not in the place where people is stuck on this fucking hamster wheel getting no fucking where. Mind your business. You are here to do that project. To be that person. To have that great idea. And that's where you're going to give from. That's this creation. That's this energy of doing good shit for humanity. Can't get caught up in everybody's little micro experiences when there's this macro experience that you're here to affect change in, that you're a leader in, that you're an influencer of, that you're a creator in, right? And so being caught up with somebody don't work like that right now. Yeah, it doesn't support. And the truth was at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords. And I love what I just saw at the bottom of this deck because it says that little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Because it's the truth. And that little voice inside you, ever so subtly and ever so softly, tells you, oh, I don't want to hang out with those people. It feels terrible hanging out with them. They're Debbie Downer. They're negative Nancy. They're sad Sally. Yeah, they're a depressed Debbie. Mm-hmm. And that's that. Hey, we're not trying to talk shit about them. We're just calling it like it is, like calling a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna call a duck a duck, a dog, a pizza, and a fucking filet mignon is a filet mignon. And honey, the filet mignon gets cooked a little bit different than the pizza. And why are you saying that now? Because it's something about different way you being cooked. The way you being cooked is a little bit different than the way the pizza get cooked. Y'all get cooked differently, okay? In other words, to get you here is different than to get them there. And it does not supposed to be the same. Their experience is personally catered for them, for their needs, for what they're here to do and where they're at. Your experience is personally catered for you, for your needs, for what you're here to do, and for where you're at. The two do not always intermingle. And that's what some folks, they want to attach. They want to get up on you. They want to be all in your space, all in your energy flow. And that's just not the way it's going to go at this time. Because if you did do that, you would look like a shit show. You would look like a shit show. Yep. You got a feeling you just can't shake that little voice inside you. Listen to that shit. Interesting. Yeah, so the new client I had today, she likes her natural nails. She wears them kind of long. And she had one broken. Her intuition told her, oh, I have the little piece right there. Maybe I should take it. And she's like, nah, she ain't probably going to want it anyways. And I told her, I said, well, that was spirit trying to train you to listen to your intuition. Because had you brought me that little piece, you would still have your whole natural nail instead one tip under there. Because, yes, I can actually fix it with your natural nail. Dang! And I'm like, yeah, but pay attention because it has a lot more than to do with your nails. Spirit is training you when you didn't listen this time and now you realize, like, God was telling you to take the fucking tip because Melinda know how to keep it for you and put it back. Even though she don't have no reason to know that, but she knew. God told her to bring it to me. She didn't fucking listen. So now she got a tip, which she's still happy. Should have been happier, though, if it was still her natural nail underneath. Spirit, likewise, been whispering things to you, giving you these ideas. It don't make no sense why you know what you know, but you know. And then when you don't fucking listen, then you show up somewhere and you realize, like, dang, I forgot that. I didn't bring that. I should have did that. I could have, should have, would have, but I didn't notice. Every time this happens, they said, every time this happens, take note. Because Spirit is training you. God is teaching you the sound of his voice. Your highest self is teaching you the sound of that voice. Your spirit team is teaching you the sound of that voice. It's about learning and making a better choice next time. Because the next time that she got this idea that she should say something, do something, bring something, she might remember, oh, Melinda said that if I would have brought that nail, like I had the idea to bring the nail and I didn't know why and it didn't make sense, but if I'd have brought that nail, I'd have been even happier than I already was. And now it's happening again, but it's telling me, oh, I need to take this blanket with me in the car when I go over here, and I don't know why. Oh, because when you get over there where you're going, they keep their AC like a fucking icebox in their house. And baby, you're going to want that blanket. So you're going to have the blanket. You run to the car, grab the, because I see somebody going to the movie theater. And they're like, oh, I'm ready to go. Just ready to go, just like that. No, they going to need the fucking blanket. The jacket wasn't going to be enough. They needed the blanket to cover their leg because that movie theater is cold as hell. Right? And you know what? Maybe they don't listen. Maybe they don't go get the damn blanket, but they get to the movie theater and they realize, like, dang, I should have listened. I should have brought the blanket to the movie theater. It didn't make no fucking sense, but now I know why, because I'm fucking freezing in this shit. If I'd have had my blanket, it'd be just fine. I probably would have fell asleep up in here because I've been all warm and cozy under my blanket and the room is all cold and oh, Lord. Anyways, so what Spirit will do is give you all these kind of experiences to connect the dots, to learn the voice of Spirit, before it really fucking matters. You need to be in training prior to the big event, that project, that person, or that idea, right? And so Spirit's going, if you look back over your life now, I'm sure there's so many times where you're like, if I would have just turned right and went the back streets instead of going straight down the main thoroughfare, I would have been able to cut it around and save myself an hour, which has literally happened to my daughter. You know, you can look back and have all these different experiences, if you really think about it, where Spirit showed you what you needed to know. And you didn't listen, and in some sort of way, it wasn't as smooth, it wasn't as easy, it wasn't as simple as it could have been had you had listened, and they did let you know. And we're glad that that's only been in regards to these simple experiences that are not permanently damaging or any of that, right? Inconsequential. The only consequence is now you know that I be getting ideas and I'll be right. So when it really fucking matters, and it's meant to protect your project, your person, or your great idea, oh baby, you gonna know. You will know what the voice sounds like, and you will not fuck it up. You will not fuck it up. You will not lose the money. You will not be in danger. You will overcome whatever in the fuck the devil trying to throw your way, whatever in the fuck these negative energies trying to throw your way, whatever the fuck accidents you could have came up on, you will have gone the other way because you will have learned the sound of God, universe, your intuition, your higher self, your angels, ancestors, guides, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because to me it's all the same thing, but the voice. And you got to understand that it's so subtle. The voice is so small. It's so tiny. It's so quiet. It's so soft. It's so soft. And this is why quietness is so valuable in being on your own, so you can learn to recognize that it is the voice. How do you know for sure it's the voice? Fucking practice, dude. Don't listen to the voice enough time. There your practice right there, because the more times you don't listen to the voice, the more time you're going to wish you had. And it's over everything. Start paying attention to when you had that idea and, oh, if I would have did that, it was right. That's why it's going to train you. I can't tell you how to know it's a voice. I can tell you what the experiences look like, right? Another thing that happens in that experience for me is whenever it's the voice, the human brain, it starts to try to explain, oh, no, I don't need a blanket. It don't make no sense why I need a blanket. Well, the voice is coming from the divine, so it doesn't always make sense to the human brain. Does not always. And so be more consciously aware of when the voice is spoken. And in this experience, I see that your voice is telling you, yeah, I'm not going to be able to show up to the event. Oh, no, I don't have time. Oh, I'm already busy. Like, whatever the fuck you got to tell them. Really, you busy sitting down scratching your ass because you're too busy to go over there. And what you're really doing is none of their business, right? Because there's people that would like to draw you in to their BS right now. You're not meant to go into their BS right now. You're meant to be on your BS right now. Your big success right now. Your BS, your big success. I love that. You're meant to be on your BS right now. Yeah, you're not meant to be on their bullshit. You're meant to be on your big success right now. Yours, not theirs. Yours. They're always going to want you. They're always going to crave you. They're always going to say they need you and this and that and the other. Because the way your energy is set up. Because you learn to listen to the voice, right? Because you learn what you're, and again, I reiterate, do you like to identify it as your highest self, your intuition, your angels, your ancestors, your guides, the universe, the cosmos, God, your parents, what do you call it? Because to me, all of that is saying the same thing, but that's what it is. And that's the message. And that's what I have for you this evening. I'm so thankful and grateful for the way the day has worked out, that I was not able to go live earlier today, that I honored my need for food and rest, and then I went and got prettified and worshipped my beautiful face that I inherited from my beautiful mother. And y'all can't tell me nothing but I'm beautiful. And I don't care what you think. Even if you try to tell me something else, I know I'm beautiful. This whole face worship thing is becoming a thing. So interesting. And being in my own energy. I had my grandchildren for 2 days. One night I had just one. Then the second night they both stayed. Love them. So glad that my grandma time is done and I can be back by myself in my own energy. Even though they're my energy too. They're my offspring. They're my grandchildren. But there's that energy right here in this whole reading was, yeah, just kind of like doing my own thing, minding my own business. That's the vibe. Why? Because you're incubating, baby. You're building something up, right? I'll be back with more. We'll see what else Spirit's got in store. Do all the YouTube things. Keep growing our channel. This is our channel. This is not my channel. This was never my channel. This is our channel where we receive our messages. You can scroll through all the thousands of videos that are on there and you will find something that speaks to your soul from any time, space that I created it, because they're all timeless, just like this one. So whenever you found it, I don't care, because somebody going to be watching this and I'm seeing somebody 1 year and somebody 11 years. And then both of them in 10 months and 15 days from the day I recorded it. So one of them 1 year, 10 months, 15 days. The other one, 11 years, 10 months, 15 days from the day I recorded. And you still going to be watching this message. And it's, can you put in the comments how many views it has? Because it tells us about the energy of the video. But anyways, yeah, there's so much here for you. And we keep bringing you more. Because we absolutely love and adore our brothers and sisters of humanity. So until next time, sending you so much. I'm going to let you go with this heart chakra bow. But first, I'm sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And